Next up, Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to hold talks with Hungarian Foreign Minister Péter Szijjártó later today to discuss Ukraine's alleged blackmail of Slovakia and Hungary over oil supplies. The Ukrainian Druzhba oil pipeline, which delivers Russian oil to these countries, was severely damaged in a Russian attack in late January, and Kyiv has stated that repairs will not be swift. Both Hungary and Slovakia have accused Ukraine of intentionally delaying the repairs for political reasons. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov confirmed that Putin would address the matter with Szijjártó, who is a frequent visitor to Moscow. This ongoing issue highlights the tense energy dynamics in the region, with European countries increasingly caught in the crossfire of geopolitical tensions. And now joining us is retired Major General Sudhakarji, Senior Strategic and International Affairs Expert, joining us from Jaipur. Sir, already the geopolitical tensions in the world are rising. They are escalating. Essentially, getting oil to every country in the world now seems almost impossible. How do you believe these talks will play out between Hungary and Russia? And do you believe that Ukraine did blackmail the oil pipeline, or they are delaying the repairs of the oil pipeline? What are your thoughts, please?
Roshan, good evening. Thank you for inviting me for your show, and take the opportunity to wish you, your family, everyone in the studio, and the viewers a happy Holi, that being one of the main festivals of India. Coming straight to your question, things are pretty tough now. We all know what is happening in the Middle East. Lots of pressure on the energy security world over. Strait of Hormuz. Little while back, I heard you covering it's already closed, and 20% of energy that passes through Strait of Hormuz is getting coming under pressure. Production centers, economic centers in the Arab world, or the GCC, are under attack. So under these circumstances, when we turn our head and look towards Central Europe, the two countries, Hungary and Slovakia, that you have just mentioned, to me as a military man, the bell has started ringing, bell of alarm. So when I say that alarm, I'm not as an alarmist, but prevention is better than cure. We have to handle with caution and care. Otherwise, this could be a new front opening up. It may turn out to be very dangerous against Ukraine if it is not handled with diplomacy and dialogue, and with deft handling. I foresee multiple options, more than one option. First and foremost thing, I do suspect there is a foul play from Kyiv. It is quite natural, given the sequence of events. It is natural that Ukraine would have actually delayed the thing, or trying to develop a narrative so as to justify why this delay is taking place. And further delay also may be expected in times ahead. One, second, Putin is taking the right kind of initiative in earnest, is trying to resolve it. Let's see how far, but I don't foresee it will take us to any substantive way ahead. Therefore, it will be appropriate to consider the worst case scenario and be prepared for it. The worst case scenario is, despite best efforts, when Kyiv is not yielding and giving any result and repairing the mishap. So in that case, there may be a third party intervention would be required. So which is that third party? That is the one which is to be looked for in the instant case. Otherwise, maybe I am going to the ultimate extreme. For all you care, it may not reach up to that stage. It may take a turnaround and get resolved in the shortest possible time. But we need to keep the fire on and keep the process of diplomacy and dialogue in earnest. Let it continue. Try to resolve the issue peacefully as early as possible. Otherwise, the issue needs to be raised up the ladder, bringing relevant stakeholders into the scene so that they can intervene, and the crisis which is emerging out of short supply of oil can be addressed in a comprehensive manner.
Thank you very much for those insights, sir. And of course, from all of us to you, happy Holi. That's all we have time for. Keep watching NewsX World for more news updates from around the world.